You want? Alright guys, up 30-0 in the top left, representing our machine robot overlords. First they took our job at the grocery checkout. Now they're going to take our StarCraft jobs too. It's AlphaStar. As long as every WCS tournament is only played on Catalyst in Protoss vs Protoss, where the AI is allowed to see the entire map whilst also having unrealistic APM. Down here, shitty sack of meat and bones. Frail, vulnerable to emotions, and other such non-logical approach. Thoughts are carried through neural synapses and wild, erratic electrical shocks going in and out and around the brain. Doesn't even understand how to read binary. His name is LiquidMaNa. Yeah. Honestly, I think what we've seen is MaNa at points in the game where they are evenly matched or he is slightly behind in the units in an interaction. Normally something where you can't really get ahead. It's like, no, you can stall out your opponent. AlphaStar is consistently getting ahead significantly. And this is hurting, guys. This is hurting MaNa. Now, I would say there's two things you need to focus on as MaNa here. Number one, to get back in this series, is try to hedge your bets. Make sure you are a little bit more solid on the front, because in these Stalker micro situations especially, it's microing like a madman, and you've got to have like either a shield battery at the front of your natural or one more unit helping you defend. So a little bit heavier on the units. The other thing is, once we identify the tech tree, counter that tech tree. If it's 4-gate, make immortals straight away. Just make immortals and sentries and hold on. If it's going Stargate, immediately go DTs, hide a pylon on the map, and backstab it. It's never prepared for these eventualities. If it's going, I don't know. We haven't seen it go charge it. If it decides charge is a good idea, maybe go splash damage. But I feel like you've got to counter it strategically, because it's not hedging its bets perfectly. It's not scouting that much. It's basically just winning and pushing the game into its favor massively from micro interactions, while doggedly sticking down one path. Now this time we are seeing the double adept opening. Always opens 2 stalkers as the 3rd and 4th unit. We've seen every agent do that. Now remember, it's a different agent every game, so each one is prone to do different strategies. It's not actually the exact same robot, so to speak. We've seen Arnold Schwarzenegger, we've seen the liquid metal guy, and we've also seen all the other shitty ones from all the really bad Terminator movies which people watch. What the hell? AlphaStar just pulls like 6 probes to chase MaNa's probe. MaNa's like, what? He's like, I don't care, man. It's going to die anyway. Stalkers here hunting down these adepts. So MaNa playing very safe. But this time, 4 stalkers. Good play. Oh, nice recall. AlphaStar. Oh my god, it's so good at StarCraft. And he's going to go oracles here, which I think is a good call. Now, it so far seems to just be building stalkers. It's, 2 more stalkers do queue up. It's got a fast expand, though. So this is the one. This is the macro. This is the macro one, guys. It's up at 31 probes. It's built so many probes. And now it's going 3 gates. It's like, I'm just going to mass probe gateway stalker. Okay, sure. Psychopath. Seriously. This AI is sick, guys. And this time, he's really making sure he's got that, 4 stalkers and a shield battery. Nothing you can do to mess with me. Now, AlphaStar has no idea what it's up against. And, he's only gone 1 oracle. Oh, that's a shame. If he waited for 2, this could be a much more powerful run. But look at this. 2 stalkers not too far away. Uh-oh, AlphaStar. AlphaStar's slow to react. Where are those stalkers going? Oh, my God. AlphaStar, very slow to react. It prioritized pulling probes and warping in a stalker before pulling them back. And MaNa grabs 5 kills, gets out of there. Almost untouched. And he queues a 2nd oracle. Yeah, my man. Where's the robo, though? Ooh, MaNa is worried about a poke at the front. MaNa, you need that robo yesterday. He's a bit too slow transitioning. So I was saying he needs more units. He can't get poked down by this insane stalker micro anymore. That's been hurting him. So you can see he's scouting in the middle and he's like, oh, okay. So notice he's trying to hide these. He comes forward and he's like, okay, let's get rid of those. Might even turn on the laser beam. No, he's not going to do that. It's going to be a pain. Look at this micro. AlphaStar, this is adept. Perfect micro. Bypasses his stalkers. Where's the 2nd oracle? 2nd oracle's out. He's going to need to use it to defend potentially. Oh, he shows both oracles. That's a shame. I think the AI... Let's see how big the brain of the AI is. It already had 4 Stalkers in the main and Stalkers spread in the natural, so a good defensive spread. It's going to add Twilight Council now, after getting up to 36 probes, 2 base full mineral saturation, and 5 gates of Stalker production, and it's just making more Stalkers and camping in the mineral line. That is the exact correct response here from AlphaStar. So MaNa, upon seeing this, needs to turn around, get the hell out of there with these oracles. Oh, that's a lot of Stalkers. Nice revelation. He's just going to keep him alive, keep the vision. He's got a probe on the map. Good, good, good. Okay, MaNa, you've got a probe. You've got to make a lot of immortals. We've seen what the AI does. Once you see it's built a few of a unit, you've now seen it's built a lot of the unit. This is what it does. It's just going to build Stalkers for the rest of this game. I want to see a second Robo. I don't want to see Gateway units. I just want to see Mass Immortal and maybe like Colossi and Disruptors. I honestly don't think it can beat that. I feel like if you just make like Immortals and Archons. Yes! Yes, Robotics Bay. I don't think Disruptors is the right idea because it can micro so well. I think Colossi into 1 or 2 Disruptors would be good. And that would be really nice. But you need more Immortals first. Oh, he's supply blocked. Oh, he's a little bit supply blocked. Equal workers. He's caught up in workers. So I think MaNa's position's way better this time around, guys. Like, realistically, let's add a 6th gateway. My name's AlphaStar, and I mass Stalkers. Please! Oh, God. This is one of these things. You just don't expect this, and I don't think MaNa had fully recalibrated to playing against an AI that is so doggedly stubborn. He's going to come in, and he's just going to keep seeing mass Stalker. And he's like, yeah, dude, that's all it's doing. It's just massing Stalkers into more Stalkers. He's going to hallucinate, because he's like, well, what's the next step, man? It's like, no, that's all it's doing. So we do have a second Robo and a Forge. That's it, MaNa. Sit on 2 base, make a ton of Immortals, take a 3rd. Only when it takes a 3rd, you can do this. He's making Disruptors. Now, Disruptors are a very micro-based unit, and they kind of rely on your opponent making mistakes. Now, we've seen AlphaStar make about 0 mistakes this entire series in terms of its micro. It's been slightly slow occasionally. It's prioritized doing a different action before it does a certain action. But yeah, more Immortals, thank God. Okay, you want a big base of Immortals against this, and you just want to keep making them, slowly add upgrades. We've got a Forge on the way of AlphaStar. AlphaStar, by the way, no detection. DTs once again would have killed it. Holy crap, wouldn't it have been great if they threw Florencio up against AlphaStar? I actually think it would have lost to Florencio. It would have just died, man. It would have just died. He'd build a Nexus in its base, he'd transition into DTs, 2 Chad Rays would show up, it would freak out and it would lose. I think it would be screwed. I think it would be screwed if that was the case. So +1 starts up, Twilight's here, double Immortal building at a time, just 1 Disruptor, yeah, lots of stasis traps. And we've got 30 Stalkers off 2 base. 3rd base is going to go down only as moving out. AlphaStar, you are insane. MaNa, just make more shield batteries, micro your little heart out. He's going to throw a Disruptor shot. Blink is good. Yeah, Disruptor can only really help once a pitched battle starts. It just dives in, tries to focus down these units. Uh-oh. The Stalker micro is insane. Yeah, he's making a DT shrine, but he doesn't have a warp in pilot on the other side of the map again. MaNa, it doesn't scout the corners. Okay, good stasis trap, good stasis trap. But there's just too many Stalkers. Look at the micro. Yeah, there's a reason it makes Stalkers look so good over and over again. It just doesn't lose them. And they all start regenerating their shields. Oh my god, MaNa, just keep chrono boosting Immortals and maybe, just maybe you can somehow hang on here. I can't believe I'm saying that to someone who has 5 Immortals and a shield battery with that 2nd and the 3rd one coming out. It just clearly is too good at breaking stuff down. Now, I'd love these Oracles to be counterattacking. There is a single cannon behind the natural. But yeah, I don't think the stasis traps are really helping here. I think MaNa needs to just keep chrono boosting Immortals. DT backstab would be brutal, man. It would be brutal, but he loses an Immortal. The Oracle's backstabbing would also be huge. The stasis traps aren't really helping that much anymore. That's just going to get focused down before it gets up. Okay, he's sending DTs around the right-hand side. He's going to go counterattack with that. He needs to keep chronoing Immortals, though. And we see, look at this, just these Stalkers blinking back. Oh my god, another Immortal goes down for, like, what, 1 Stalker and damaging a few? Let's bring up that APM tab for a second. Now, it's not even about the APM. It's if this thing is using 300 APM, it's doing that 300 APM more pristinely than any human ever could. And it's going up to 600 APM, 670. Oh my god, 670 APM for a second there. And that is, keep in mind, guys, that is perfect accuracy APM. That's like 3,000 Serral APM right there. DTs are counter-attacking the natural. Nice stasis trap. The Immortals might be able to hang on. Oh, the Observer got out 1 second before those DTs sniped it. Nice recall from MaNa. He's bringing his DTs in. His Oracles need to just commit. I think. But oh my god, this Stalker micro is insane. Look at its APM. It's just off the charts. It's at like 650 APM there, up to an average of 240. Yeah, I mean, this is... Okay, yeah, this is insane. Like, AlphaStar is... It's incredible physically what it's choosing to do with its APM and the units. It is taking these fights perfectly, but it is not fair at all. This is obscene. It's obscene. Oh my god, this is crazy. It's just, yeah, look at the way, and look at this, it's microing on 3 sides now. Oh my god. Oh, poor MaNa. MaNa played this one really nicely. But, I mean, if he pulls back, he can do this still. I think he's just, I guess he doesn't have a third. And there's no cannon up there, though. And there's only 1 observer out for AlphaStar. If he kept DT or Oracle counterattacking, he could still do this. Yeah, the Prism. Oh, the Prism. Nice. Prism pickups will be good. But look at that. They activate the barriers and they fall back. I love the Revelation. That's a good move. He says, get rid of this guy's vision. Get rid of this guy's vision. Oracles go across the map, but yeah, a little bit too late, and the Stalkers are there. So, I mean, if MaNa feels like he's got to commit to an all-in right now, but there's just, it's still pure Stalker veering in from multiple sides. I mean, it's inevitable. Just the amount of pressure you would feel as MaNa right now. These Stalkers just picking off units from every side. Every moment of inattention, you lose units for free here as MaNa. Prism goes down. Disruptor goes down. He doesn't have charge finish just yet. His Immortals are getting focused down. Oh, this is just insane. Look at that micro. It's microing on 3 fronts so well. Oh my god, that's... Oh my god, it's too fast. It's micro. It's gone above 300 average APM, which is like, yeah, it's the equivalent of like 1,000 APM of like human APM. That's obscene. Okay, yeah. So strategically, it's a bit of a simpleton, AlphaStar, but it doesn't. The problem is if you give it this this ability to play mechanically, it's like, well, yeah, well, why would it need to evolve to another level, right? Strategically, because it's really just not playing this the way a human would. It blinks in from multiple sides, beautiful micro all over. I mean, it's splendid micro. It's just a bit unrealistic for something that's meant to be playing similarly to how a human is. So the other games, I was like, fair enough, but this one we've seen so many more units in play that it's exacerbated. Like just how extreme that APM was. That's brutal. Yeah, MaNa gets into that match. He realizes he's arm wrestling Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's like, what? And it just like snaps his arm and then keeps going. He's like, GG, I capitulate. And fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger robot's just like ripping the bones out of his arm. It's like, oh, you just take your humerus here. We'll take your tibia. We're just like fucking snapping him and shit. And you're like, MaNa, no.